Here in this video, we're going to talk about this little part here. This is the jig insert, and I have a jig insert to cut crown reverse, like it would sit on the ceiling. So here's the crown mold I'm going to do, and I'll show you how to use that with this. I'm going to set this spring how I need it. Crown's reversed, sitting up here. It's a little bit off the table because of this section right here. So there it is there. That's how you would cut crown, like it sits on the ceiling. Not a fun way to cut crown because you can't see your marks or anything, but this works out for this application that I'm going to show you. One of my designs in the past, I've had rounded corners and stuff like that, but you know, my door tops or panels. So in this example, I'm going to show you that the piece that I cut here is the story to how to cut everything else. Just this one piece that comes back this way. So let me start on that one, and then you'll see how I'm telling you that this is the storyteller, this piece.
Right there. Okay.
Here I'm going to do a 22.5 cut. It'll be a small piece right there. All right. So this one tells the story on how to do trim like this. So in other words, we've got our 45 here. We've got this one coming in here. Just like that. Now I need to cut this piece. See how it's going to be running into this one? So I got two different cuts to do here. So it's this one here, this surface here. I got a different surface here. So it's two different cuts. So my main point then, if you want to see how to do this, it's going to be like, that's my intersection right there. So I'm going to set this tool here to come up to that spot. Okay. Then I'm going to come over to the crown, and I want a reference line on this side. So I can do this right here. There's that side, and I'm going to do one over here just for, in case I get flipped around. Right here. And that's our intersection lines. Describe what I kind of maybe missed, or here we go, right here. So this little one here has to have a 45 on it for this surface here. For this surface, I need a 22.5. So that's where it comes into this little piece. So this one is the storyteller to how to cut the piece here. And this front one here. So these will be complicated, or compound cuts here. And let's see what this story tells us. Okay, so that's going to be the one on the front surface here. See that? And then I'll mark this one here, just to have it. So I can't hold it, so we're gonna have to come here. So it's roughly right there. This one right here. So this will be a 22.5. And back toward me. So you want to see this again? Here's that half. Now, how do we cut this one? Let's find out. All right, now the fun one, all right? We've got our reference line still in. I need this one here. So this is going to be a 45 on this cut. And I need a 22.5 up here. So how am I going to do this? So we'll cut the 45 to this one. So when it comes in here, I got to cut that way. So it's to me. So I'm going to cut down to this line in here. Looks real good on the big wide stuff. This one's going to be a little harder, but now I got to get to this point again here. So that has to be done like it's sitting on the ceiling. So this is where I remove the 5-hole pin. And I'm going to put in a pitch that's for this crown I had made. So I got to get that set up, and we're going to set it up right there. It's right here. Lock it in. And now I got to come over here and look for that line doing 22.5. It's got to come all the way to this line. It's way down here. So now I got to come way down here to even eyeball this thing. So it's about right in here. Three times the time, right? Right in there. See right here? So now I got to get this cut out. So I'll get a coping saw and cut this out right here. And then we'll see what it does. All right? Let me get a saw. Got now. That there, and then this one comes in here. So just remember, this one little one here in the middle, the pie piece, is a storyteller for your piece on your right and your piece on your left. Let's make it simple. With a simple jig, just cut at the spring of what crown you're using. Works real good with big wide cove molds and all. But still, it's good on designs. Mantles, door tops. Cool custom feature.